Yayo. Get the fuck out my way.
So my stage name is actually my government name. I went through different proper stage names. Young Merc was one of them. I actually got that name from the hood I grew up in, hustling. So I did some bad things. My other life did some bad things, and that's how I got the name Young Merc. But later on, I decided to change it. When I came to SA, I decided to go with just my proper government name. No gimmicks, none of that, because I try to keep my music as honest as possible. So I figured with a stage name that is me, I can't lie to the public and I can't lie to myself. So yeah, Remy Johnson. I'm from the States. My mother's South African. I'm actually an exile baby. Grew up in the States, lived there my whole life. This side I got family here, and I rep Westbury out of all places. Yeah, my mom's a colored girl from Westbury, so yeah, that's my hood. What up? Stand up, people. Y'all see me out here. I've been making music pretty much my entire life. I started taking it serious when I was 11. Grew up in the church, playing the piano, playing the drums, started rapping by the time I was 12 or 13, and really started taking it serious then, and been doing it ever since. So growing up in the church, there was one older kid I looked up to. He was probably 13 at the time, and I was probably like around 8 or 9. And he was multi-talented. He played the drums, he played the piano, he played almost any instrument you could give him. He sang, he rapped, he did it all. So coming up under him, he's the one that really pushed me to pursue music. He saw something in me that I don't think I even saw myself. So he's the one that really started pushing me to get into it and follow it. The good thing is, my mom was very supportive from the jump as well. I mean, I come from a single parent home, and from the jump she was very supportive, made sure she gave me all the tools necessary, bought me my first keyboard. But in the industry, like niggas I looked up to back then, coming up, it was probably Jay, Nas, Pac. I like Pac, because he could do any kind of style. Wu-Tang was big at that point, you know what I mean? So yeah, there's a lot of, I come from spitters. I look up to niggas that spit, that really got bars, you know what I mean? I don't know why niggas hate on him so much, but I'd love to work with Casper. Like, the boy talented, he can switch it up. He does hip hop one moment, then he'll switch it up and do like other genres. Being multifaceted like that, I respect that. I work with it. I want to push it as much as I can, and I want to grow as an artist. I don't want to stick to one lane or one type of sound. I want to make sure that anything I touched, I can master. So right now I'm working on some Afrobeat things, you know what I mean, with Nigerian artists. Shout out my boys, we out here. I'm also working on my own project, which is more of a trap soul project, which is completely different than what I used to come from. I come from boom bap, from like proper trap. So as an artist, I want to continue to grow, continue to progress, continue to make music that speaks to the people but still comes from the soul. One of the biggest things is connections, my people. Like, talent only gets you so far. If you don't have the right connections, if you ain't talking to the right people, if you ain't out there, like being a studio rapper is one thing. Like, you can make the best music in your crib or whatever, but if you don't have the drive or the motivation to go out there, meet the right people and push it properly, you're not really gonna get anywhere. So connections, guys, that's one of the most important things I've learned in this industry. It's all about who you know. Talent only gets you so far. So with my gang, G24 gang, we just dropped a single called Yayo. That's making some waves right now. So you can check for that on SoundCloud, you can check for that on Audio Mac. We're gonna be blowing on Twitter in a couple of days as well off that. So check for that, yo. Yayo. Hashtag Yayo. I like what Nasty C is doing. I like the fact that his music is very vulnerable. So I like what he's doing. Like I mentioned, Casper, niggas hate on him. I don't understand why I hate on him so much. Like, he made good music, I fucks with him. My homie Blacklist from the East Rand, I see you. He's in my top 3. I mean, I fucks with him heavy. Who else? To be honest, I don't listen to a lot of these niggas. Like, niggas are always sending me shit on my phone and sending me links. I barely check any of them. Who else though? Clyde and Bonafide. Those are my last 2. Yeah. What's up? I see y'all niggas. We out here. Yeah, I fucks with them heavy, especially Bonafide. Producer, singer, rapper. He does it all. I like artists that give the complete package and can do everything, not just one lane. So yeah. Let me know if it's time to split ways. I love making music, but that ain't got nothing to do with how I get paid. I gotta hit the field and ground like a sick slave. I wore these same ripped jeans for like 6 days. Looked in the mirror this morning and seen 6th grades. I ain't a child no more, this ain't the 6th grade. Yo, last night was the first time that the kid prayed. I asked God to help me get out this big maze. They spit strays across the street when my kid plays. It ain't a quick phase, that's how that shit stays. Grimy as hell, you be lucky to get grace. It had that big gauge blow off like 6 braids. How could you be so broke, especially at this age? How could you fuck that bitch raw and risk AIDS? How could you not feel that pain deep in your rib cage, dog? You only got dro money, how you gonna get haze? Every slick phrase sharp like a switchblade knocks with that quick raise, spark where that snitch stays. Prison? Nah, it's dark in that brick cage. The water ain't clear, there's sharks in them big waves. G24 gang, early. My name is Remy Johnson, and you're watching Where Is the Beef? You can catch me at King Remy Red on Twitter and at IG.